$38. And I think one of these shadows is what, like 24? Yeah, $24. I mean, think about that. That'd be almost $100 just for those 4. Here it is, $38. But let's tell them.
Double, by the way, Mary Beth, double the size of the Portofino that we normally would have in one of those compacts.
That's right.
Which is the highlighter that has become so iconic with our brand.
It's a necessity.
But it really is, when you look at the colors on the back of Danielle's hand, these are true, beautiful pigments that are baked. Let me tell you what these are. There's a sultry aubergine that you can see, that rich gold, and that deep smoky plum. Let me say this, it looks like brown, but it gives you that aubergine plum finish.
Right.
That's going to become your eyeliner. These are those beautiful earth tones with that pop of color.
It is.
And what's uniquely different about them is these are made by artisans. They're all handmade. These pigments are so beautiful. They're pure pigments. Now, if it wasn't laborious enough that everyone is handmade and baked on terracotta, if you see this, you know you have the authentic way it's made, but imagine they have to pour them, each one, separately, so that they can bake all together. There's no tile underneath here separating them. They're all hand done.
And speaking of the tile, this is really, when we say Laura Geller is a beauty innovator, this is the reason why all of her baked products, nobody had heard of baked before. And the fact is I even asked you the other day, I said, you know, why a terracotta tile? Because I know that's how the Italians do it, but I didn't really understand why.
Here's the difference. When you look at even the eyes that I just touched that little bit of warm gold on, the terracotta tile allows baked, which is what it starts its life as a cream, to bake for 24 hours and sustain the hydration. So if you have a crepier lid, if you have everything that's looking dry, you're actually applying cream. While it goes on with the ease of a powder, Mary Beth, which is what makes it so simple, I'm adhering pure pigment that is cream-based. There's no mineral oils, there's no parabens, but yet there's white tea extract, there's calendula extract, that's antioxidant protection. Look at that gorgeous aubergine. If your eyes are brown, they're gonna look more hazel. If they're green, they're going to look greener than green. If they're blue, they will look bluer than blue.
Yes.
And that's just 2 of the colors. Then the Portofino, this is what's taking the world by storm, because this is the highlighter that's going to lift your cheekbone, that's going to give you the look of juicy cheeks. Look, you could see that little bit of lift automatically that she gets just by using it right on top of the cheekbone. I love to say take it right under the eyes. It not only sets the concealer, but women are using it as concealer too.
Exactly. And I'll tell you, that Portofino, that and French Vanilla, those 2 highlighters are an absolute necessity. But the colors that you're getting here, you know what's fun about buying a compact like this? You get it home, you have 30 days in which to decide if you want to, you know, if you love it or you want to return it. But the other thing is these might be colors that you go, oh, I don't know if those are going to look good on me. I thought that too. And then these are the colors that our salon stylists here, professional makeup artists, just like Laura, are using those on the host's eyes. So when you say, oh, I like her eyeshadow, I'm telling you, those are the kinds of colors we're using. And so get this home, give it a try, and certainly if you don't even, you feel like, I don't know what to do, just keep watching Laura. That's why we say this is like taking a master makeup class right here for this hour.
You better believe it. You know, we were here till 3 in the morning. When you look at Danielle, you can open your eyes, Danielle. She's got that twinkle in her eye.
Yeah.
These are the colors that brighten the whites of the eye. Let me tell you, when I picked these colors, there's a theory behind it. I'm not just picking a color because it's pretty in the compact or it's on trend. I'm picking colors that actually will enhance the color of your eye, whiten the whites of your eye, and these are earth tones with that little kick. Instead of just a brown, it's a deep brown with plum undertones. Instead of just a gold, it's gold with a little sand in it.
And you know, those deep browns with the plum, what that does is keep your brown from looking muddy.
Thank you.
It really, really does. It doesn't look like you had dirt thrown on your eyes. It actually looks beautiful when they mix the browns and the plums.
You better believe it. And let me say this, I'm taking an eyeliner brush. Many of you have these at home. I've wet the brush for you, just like that. That is what brings it back to that creamy texture texture that Baked starts its life at. There's no
Watch
additional
this.
fillers and binders.
Yeah.
Watch this again. I did this a second ago. I'm going to do it again. This now is liner. So you now have your liner as well in this one compact that
Yeah.
I thought out and harmonized for you. Did you ever open it like an eyeshadow palette?
Right.
And a compact, and you're like, wait, I don't know what goes with this. And you start opening your other compacts, and you're like, well, what matches what? Everything in here is matching together. I would venture to say that this palette alone could probably last you a year or more.
more.
Just right.
Exactly.
Just the Portofino is double the size, and that is what makes everything look like it went from wow to wowie.
And here's the thing, normally you would have to buy 4 different eyeshadow compacts at about $24 each. So figure that's, you know, closing in on close to $100, like $96 in total. $38 for the same amount of these beautiful colors, but all in one compact. Talk about you're going on vacation, you're gonna be doing things spring, summer. People are more on the go in spring and summer. You've got not only your face highlighter, but your eyeshadow colors. I use Portofino as an eyeshadow base.
Oh,
as
great
well.
idea.
I love it. I love it in the corners of my eyes, the inner corners of my eyes. I mean, it's just an awesome, awesome compact, and you're getting it for $38 plus. How about free shipping and handling? It just throws it up a little notch. Take a look at Jamie here.
I mean, you can see that aubergine. Look down, Jamie, do that slow blink.
Oh, look at that.
That's the aubergine that people say, oh my gosh, I love brown. I want the neutralness and naturalness of a brown. But please do me a favor, kick it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
And I didn't even realize that was free shipping. Thank you very much.
Free shipping and handling.
I just saw that now on the
Isn't that
screen. I know you said
Why
it, but
not?
I just saw it.
That's okay. Oh, and by the way, you don't want to miss what's coming up next, because this is what Laura does that nobody else has ever done. And by the way, also, Laura's picks. I mean, Laura's been coming to QVC for, is it 20 years yet?
18 years.
18 years. And she has picked her picks and said, if I was going to leave home and I was going to take just a little bit of makeup with me, these are the ones I would have to take. It's less than $40. It's even on 2 easy payments. It's a great way to start with Laura. It's a great way to give a gift of Laura. And by the way, also yet to come, the Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl Blush with the brush. Guess what? The magazines are raving about it, and so are the customers. $28.34. So we have a big hot pick, and I'll tell you why. What's interesting is that, as you will see, this foundation is totally different than anything else that has been on the market or here at QVC. We'll explain why in a moment. But I just want you to know that these haven't even shipped out to our customers yet. They're going to ship out March 26th. We are giving you the opportunity to reserve yours at a special low advance order price. And at that price, we've sold more than 30,000. And this is the final day. In fact, probably the final presentation as it's scheduled right now. So the fact is, you want to get this, you want to order it, it'll ship out March 26th. And from the day you receive it, you'll have 30 days to decide, do you love it or you want to return it? We have several different shades for you. Let's walk you through. We have the porcelain, and tell us who should wear what.
Absolutely, my ultra fair gals. I mean, that Nicole Kidman skin. You know who you are. You burn easy. Go to porcelain. These are very forgiving. Similar to our Balance and Brighten, you've got up to 6 color corrective pigments.